Yes.
What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? What's up, Rumble? What's up, Sir Darrow? What's going on?
What's going on, Jeffrey Jordan? You know what's going on. It's time for Sisters.
Yes, another episode. Very necessary. And we watching the latest and greatest episode of Sisters, and I'm so happy because we're not that far off. And I have not watched it. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't, and it's called Where Do Broken Hearts Go?
Oh, that was a song or some lyrics,
Yeah.
but no, I haven't seen it yet myself. So I'm excited to see it live. You know, I always like to watch it live with you, so I get my I don't know, my real reactions.
Yeah, that gut reaction. What
Yeah.
I heard that before we move on, I heard that the date for Ruthless has been announced. I heard it's in August, which blows my mind. It just blows my mind how like they don't talk about stuff. There's no real build up, and then one day we just find out it's coming back within weeks. Have you noticed that about these a lot of these Tyler Perry shows?
I mean, I noticed that, but I don't watch on regular TV, so I'm not watching a lot of commercials and stuff. Like, do you have like old school cable where like you see commercials and stuff?
No, but I'm on social media a lot, and I'm really connected in this world, and so that's what I mean. Like when when shows are about to come out, they start popping up in all of these groups and in the Facebook pages and stuff like that. On the Facebook page for Ruthless, I think that they just started showing some behind the scenes of filming. And usually when a TV show starts showing the behind the scenes of filming, the filming is happening then. So you got like that's way, way off before it's actually coming on. But the behind the scenes of filming that they were showing, they were saying was like in April or something like that. So I think it's the second week of August is what I believe it's been announced.
Wow, so I'm gonna be ready. We gonna have the big premiere on the show, Ruthless. I'm so excited. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, so where did we leave off? What was the cliffhanger on the last Sisters? Do you remember?
Andy, Gary. I know Gary kind of roughed her up, and she was kind of. That's what I remember. Gary kind of roughed up
Oh, right, in the parking
Andy.
lot.
Yeah, which was like so stupid. But I mean, he roughed her up. She was shaking,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I just want to see what's going to happen. I feel like if I feel like if Gary goes down, he goes down too, somewhat. That's just how I feel. But
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. For those of you who are watching, if you want to join us as we go through this, you can give us a call. The number's on the screen. Area code 312-585-7280. 312-585-7280. That's if we are live, and we'll pick up, stop the show, take your call. You can join us in conversation. All right, Jeff, are you ready?
let's go.
Previously on Sisters.
I think I drank too much last night.
Anyone see you?
Not one person.
Maybe we should just put things on hold.
Put what on hold?
You want to know more about me?
I wouldn't mind a little deep dive.
She's been there for about 20 minutes.
Really? Penelope is alive. She's involved with the FBI on this grand case to take Gary down. They want us to tell them everything. Gary!
You know, I always did like that outfit on you. Listen, if you don't marry me, I will release every video and photo I have of Jordan on the internet. I will engage the cartel in his dealings, and most likely, he will die. And if all else fails, I will keep his life up until he is 6 feet under. Do you understand? And this little Hardy Boys act you got going on with Penelope ends now, or you will end up like my son.
Hello? Who is this?
It's me, Penelope.
Oh, what are you doing calling me? Is it safe to talk?
Andy, it's okay. I got permission from Agent Watt. He gave me a burner phone.
Are you okay?
You mean, besides being locked away in this hotel room, to grieve my unborn child all alone?
I'm so sorry you're going through that.
I can't wait until the FBI finishes building their case against Gary. Then we both can testify against that son of a bitch and get him out of our lives for good. Andy. Andy, are you still there?
Yes. Penelope, I'm here. And I couldn't agree with you more. We need to get Gary out of our lives once and for all.
Something ain't right. Something's not right, Jeff. I'm not buying any of this story anymore. I'm not buying the FBI story.
But before we get into that, how do you feel about Andy's acting chops? Is it Soul Train Award worthy? To be worthy? What kind of award does it deserve?
It gets Saturday Night movie from the 87, right around that time frame.
Made it right from the 80s, like Saturday Night from the USA, when they used to have movie night.
Yes.
Oh, I remember that. Saturday Night movies on USA.
That's about where she's at. USA or TNT?
Like TNT. Oh my God. This monologue where she's breaking down and hearing his voice, it was so freaking corny. Like, okay, whatever.
Not only do I not think she's been held by the FBI, but I'm not even convinced that her and Gary aren't working together in some other kind of way. I'm not saying that she's not mad at Gary I'm not saying that, because we saw her interaction with Gary and we saw stuff happening and stuff going down, but we missed so much after that I think that one day we're going to get brought back into what really happened, to how they talked to one another and maybe came up with a whole different strategy or something. There is a missing piece, because this ain't making no sense, and I'm just not buying any aspect of the FBI story now. None of it.
Do you think like Penelope's like, is she still on payroll or something? Like, I don't like, was their whole marriage a sham? I don't know.
I mean, that's what I thought at first. I thought their whole marriage was a sham, but I got thrown when she got mad at him sniffing Andy's panties. So I'm like, oh well, maybe this really is something that's real. But it's just it's throwing me in every way. I don't know what to think now.
It could be part of their plan, because her sticking around makes no sense, especially back then. If she was really pregnant, I don't know if that was some kind of prosthetic. I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
I don't know. But how do you feel about? Remember what I said about that agent who's working this case, and Penelope is supposedly locked away in some hotel which nobody else knows about. There's no case filed apparently.
There was no FBI agent on the other side of the door, standing guard.
Nothing. So I don't know. Like you say, it's kind of fishy. I don't know what purpose this would serve, but it doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, something ain't right. We got to get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you help everyone else that is standing right here, please?
This seems to be a bit of white noise. I can't quite hear.
You've already made
It's a high level
two people
of white
quit
noise
because of you.
frequency in here.
White
And it
Hi.
stinks.
How's it going?
It's amazing how people with no lips can say so much.
Hey, relax. You lower your voice? What's wrong with your neck?
Girl, I got a cricket. Gibbs Grayson. He put some soft-ass pillows on my bed, and I told him I like my pillows like I like my penis.
Grace. Obviously, I can see by whatever's going on with your neck that you and Grayson haven't taken any space.
Well, I tried to talk to him. But first he f***ed up my oxtails and not my pillows, and I can't lose my damn beauty rest. And you know what my grandmother always said?
What does your grandma always say?
A soft bed make a soft ass.
Okay.
Who's that?
Who is who?
Dad.
Oh my.
You could say that again.
Pause it. I mean, I didn't want to take too much time on that stupid scene, but it's like Maurice has even gotten worse. I used to be able to take him in small doses back in the day. He was still annoying, but it's like now that Sabrina's in charge, it's like he literally does nothing now. At least back in the day, he used to be behind the counter,
He actually did work.
help her. Yeah, he did work. He said his one-liners, and that was it. Now it's like he knows that Sabrina is his homegirl, and she's a trash behind boss. I'm sorry, when it comes to him anyway,
Absolutely.
and he doesn't do anything. Some people like. I think Sabrina is a good worker bee. You'll take a good employee and make a bad manager, and I think that's her case. She's not. I don't know. I don't think
Sabrina's
she makes a good
with the way
manager.
Sabrina works. If her boss were to if the corporate manager were to come and just pop up there, or maybe somebody even higher, like doing the investigation thing where they just come in and observe how things are going on, she would be fired immediately. Just because she would get fired before Maurice would get fired, because she allows it to happen. She looks at it, she sees it, and she doesn't immediately shut it down. That's and it's a bank. Like, her actions are more cause for termination than Maurice's.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they aren't watching her. Even though they gave her the position, you would think that okay, we're gonna keep an eye on this one.
Or somebody gonna end up reporting her ass. I mean, if they just pull the surveillance video. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. This is the bank that doesn't. This is the bank where one person will close up and walk out and turn the key, and there's no cameras on the so there is no surveillance. What was I thinking?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, baby. I'm just making sure you still want me to swing by and pick you up for your appointment this afternoon.
Yes, please. In fact, you are the only one that I want to come.
We talked about this. You know I plan on being the best Gigi on the planet. But I am no substitute for the actual fathers of your children, Karen.
I know, it's just... If Zach comes, Team is just gonna bulldoze her way in. And then if Aaron comes, he's just gonna be striving for Daddy of the Year prize.
Karen, you are more than capable of handling Zach, Fatima, and Aaron. Plus, I'll be there for moral support. And bail money if need be.
I have to take you up on that offer for financial support.
Are you still stressing about finances?
My liability insurance lapsed back when Pam was running up my credit card for her little hair concoctions. Bill, the more I think about it, the more pissed I am. I mean, she's talking about sales and everything while I'm over here just struggling.
Karen, do you realize the longer you put off telling Pam how you really feel, the more your resentment towards her will have a chance to grow?
But it's not that I resent her success.
Sure you do. And you have a right to. Baby, come on. Pam used the salon's reserves as startup capital for Roots to Riches. She used your storage room to house it. She uses your place of business to promote and to sell it. I'd say that makes you entitled to a cut.
Pause it.
Whoa.
I didn't like how the mama amped that up like that. Like she was on the right track when she said she'd be around for moral support, but in this scenario, she kind of like just amped the thing up. Now, Karen has been silly. She's being being. It sounds like she's jealous of Pam's success because I heard her say that she's mentioning Pam's sales and all of this stuff. I thought she was upset because maybe Pam spun some of her finances or something like that, but she wasn't saying that. She's saying that because Pam's business is successful. That's what you got from that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I got from it.
I think
But bring it. I mean, but those credit. I had forgotten about that credit card thing. That was. I remember an episode where I think Karen's card got declined one time. It was because Pam had been using it to buy her stuff.
so. I we really didn't get. She didn't explain whether they got paid back or was it like
Yeah,
I
correct.
don't
Correct.
know.
Right.
Because it sounded like she said it got like past tense, not like it's still because of her, and now she's Pam has
And we
investors now,
and we
if I'm
can't
not
get too far
mistaken.
into the weeds because if we do get too far into the weeds, we're gonna have to talk about how Pam damn near worked like she went way above and beyond what was necessary for her job. She went well above and beyond what was necessary to hold Karen down when she wasn't even working. I think that what did Karen tell her one time? Like she's not giving her. She had some
She was
situation with
calling
her
for
check.
her check. She was calling for her check. She was like, "Oh, I something she ain't got it right now," but wanted Pam to go to the store to pick up
Yeah,
something. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah.
I remember.
So we start
Karen was
getting into
wrong for
those
that.
kind of woods. We got to talk about everything.
Got to talk about it all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not with her on this either, and I hate the fact that she's
I'm
clearly
not with
reading and
it.
it's not coming out right. She's not the
It's,
best actress in the first place, but when you ain't even
who
got a
that?
camera
Wait,
on,
who you talking about?
the mother,
Who you talking about?
Karen's mother.
Yeah, at first I was just like, is that really the mother talking or Tyler Perry trying to do that voice? Because it was just like, it
It
was
was
so,
it was so ridiculous. Yeah,
honey, I'm like, what? Is this Nickelodeon back in the
yeah,
day?
yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
We're gonna get some green slime in a minute.
yeah.
Hey, girl.
Now
Sorry
she
I'm
pissed.
late. I had to drop off some roots to riches to my cousin, the silly bunko night. You know a bitch likes to get paid. My mama call you back.
Okay, baby.
Oh.
I'll see you later.
Hey.
About to go
May I
down.
help you?
I sure hope so. I'm looking for Sabrina Hollins.
Oh, that's me.
Say what?
I'm the Sabrina Hollins you've been looking for.
You're the.
Boy, can you play, please? Hi, I'm Sabrina. Right here. Sabrina Holland.
So nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Sabrina, I'm Sabrina. So nice to meet you.
That's Maurice.
It's a pleasure. I'm Damani Hendricks. I'm from the bank's corporate communications team. I'm here to interview you.
Interview me about what?
I'd like to do an article about your promotion for the Brookhaven Bank and the Trust Quarterly Newsletter.
It's not really necessary. Thank you for coming by, though.
BBT's Vice President of Communications, who also happens to be my boss, is very impressed with your story. Look, and quite frankly, so am I. Not only are you the first Black woman to hold the position of branch manager ever in the company's history, but from what I was able to uncover, you're quite the survivor.
Survive. Well, it seems like somebody did their homework.
Yeah, I certainly have. And that's why I need this interview, so we can fill in the gaps. If you don't want to do it for yourself, I understand, but think about the young, Black, successful young women who want to be inspired by you in the financial field.
That's your pitch?
That is my pitch.
How am I going to say no to that?
I was hoping you wouldn't. It's the thing about the kids line that gets them every time.
Yeah, every time, I'm sure. I bet. I mean, interview. Okay. I have a little bit of time right now. Do you want to go into my office?
Actually, no. When I do my interviews, I prefer to have them in much more relaxed settings. I find that people tend to be a bit more open, casual.
Okay. Well, what do you have in mind?
Dinner tonight.
Dinner.
Not buying no more cookies. Oh, no. What are you doing here?
I believe the polite thing would be to invite me in.
I'm not polite, so that sucks for you.
I believe sucking is what I found you on your knees doing in front of my husband.
You know it's your ex-husband. You seem to always forget the ex part, but it's okay. I'll remind you. I'm kind that way. How did you find my house? I'm in a rush. I gotta go.
My daughter told me.
Okay.
Recognize this.
That's my vape pen. Where'd you get that?
I found this in my daughter's backpack. Brianna says she got this from you.
That's a lie. I would not give that to her. She must have took it.
That means that you were not paying attention to my children when they were in your home. Thank God I found this before Brianna took this to school, or she would have been suspended.
Oh boy.
You know, Danny, the more I get to know you, the more I'm convinced you're just simply not a good influence on my children.
Pause it.
The shit.
Pause it. I don't know this lady that well. Tony's ex-wife. She keeps forgetting that part.
Yeah.
Yes. Danny is trash, but you blaming the wrong person.
And Danny ain't trash to her. She don't even know Danny enough to know yet that Danny ain't trash. We know Danny is trash. We know that. But she don't even. Danny ain't done nothing to her for her to be calling her that yet.
Well, she knows that Danny is stealing her man. She knows that much.
I know, but I'm talking realistically.
I know. But just to get my point out for people that's listening.
I got you.
She's talking to the wrong person. I don't understand. And this goes back to what I talk to real life. Why do women get mad at the other? Why you get mad at the other lady? Why?
I've never understood that.
She don't listen. Danny don't owe you nothing.
Nothing. She don't know you.
She don't owe you nothing. If you want to get upset with Tony, who was irresponsible by leaving the children with Danny, who he knows she's a loose cannon,
and he knows she's messy
enough
to know that weed is just her whole persona. Vape pens come with her wherever she goes.
So once again, she's mad at the wrong person. I think she knows she's mad at the wrong person because I think you're right. She's trying to get back with Tony. That's what it seems like, which is stupid, but whatever.
I don't like this chick. And one of the great things that came from being a single father and raising a daughter, I got to teach my daughter a few different lessons. And there's two main lessons, and this is one of them. In this situation, the woman, unless she was your friend, your relative, or something like that, the other woman ain't done nothing to you. Your beef is not with her. You look ridiculous going off and fighting another girl over a dude. Ridiculous. And
yes.
And that has set in today. The other one, and I'll just say it really quickly. You can't swing on a dude and just expect that because he got testicles that he's obligated to not hit you back. If you ever swing on a dude, prepare for him to hit you back before you swing on him. So have whatever weapon you need to take his ass out there already. Because if he hits you back, you're not going to win that fight most of the time.
Yeah. Yep.
I am I am just shocked at how many women believe they can just let out all their frustrations physically on somebody. And because that person happens to be a man, they get shocked when they get clocked. That blows my mind. Blows my mind. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. That's it.
Wait, excuse me?
Yeah. That's what all of this is. You want me to excuse these transparent, passive-aggressive attempts for you to come between me and Tony. Well, that's my man. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to give up that easily. I'm sorry about this, but she took it from me.
Your man.
He's my man, yes.
I'll have you know that Tony and I were married for 11 years.
And I'll have you know that you're divorced. Okay? You gave him up. Just like Angela Bassett and that light-skinned caramel from the 90s who was always with somebody else's woman cheating and...
What?
Waiting to Exhale? You haven't seen it? Oh, bitch, now I know for sure why Tony threw your ass to the curb.
Okay. You can quote all the movie plots you want, Danny. But you and Tony aren't going the distance.
Listen, Tiff, just because y'all didn't work out doesn't mean we won't.
If there's one thing I know about my husband, is that he loves his kids more than life itself. And once I make him see just how detrimental your continued presence is on their well-being, he will send you packing. Impressive throat game or not.
You want to say your thoughts first?
You probably
Or
should.
can I go first?
No, you should probably go first.
This scene was so freaking stupid. It was a waste of film. It was a waste of the Polaroid that they used to take the picture. It was so stupid. Like, I don't understand it. I know it was meant to just be good TV and catty, but that part isn't even good. This was stupid.
I feel everything you just said. However,
Mm.
the very last thing, she got physical. It is
hit
unbelievable
her?
to me that Danny let her walk out there on her feet. It is unbelievable to me that she's not being dragged into the hallway right now. She bumped into her and pushed her.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I'm thinking this soldier is trying to be strategic, trying to make Danny jump, and if Danny was to hit her, the mother of Tony's children, that would make Danny look like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yes, but
You
Danny
know?
isn't she gets so smart to analyze things on that level and maintain self-control. Well, I never seen her drag anybody though, so I don't she talks a lot, but I don't outside of that one dude, I never seen her drag anybody. When she didn't drag him either, she just ran his ass over.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I don't know.
The new writers made Danny smarter, I guess, right?
I guess so.
You get one of those. You get one.
All right. Oh, we are we are down one section of this is over with. What did you think about all that? I guess we already know
the first quarter. The abysmal scene with Andy with her nervous breakdown was just cringeworthy. I guess it would be worthy of the Kids' Choice Awards from.
It would.
They still have those Kids' Choice Awards.
I think they do.
It would be worthy of that. I'm not even gonna say Lifetime, because Lifetime even do better than that. You know, Lifetime movies.
Yeah.
But whatever. First segment, they have time to save the show.
They do,
the
but they gotta
episode.
bring it. They gotta bring it. If the rest of the episode is
Yeah.
like this, we're gonna drag it at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know you were here. I'm sorry. These are the files that you asked for Miss Marie's case. Andy, what's going on? Are you good?
I'm a little, I'm just a little distracted. I didn't get any sleep last night, so.
Andy, what is going on with you? And don't give me no insomnia BS. I've known you long enough to know when something's bothering you. Talk to me.
It's Carrie. He's trying to ruin my life.
She telling the right person.
Mr. Marshall Borders, there's someone here to see you.
Without an
Oh
appointment?
God.
Who is it?
She says her name is Tamara and that you're expecting her.
Send her in. What are you doing here, Tamara? Don't you know your boyfriend is liable to walk in here at any moment?
Hayden is preparing for his meeting with Mrs. Marie Willis this afternoon. Trust and believe he's too preoccupied with that old buzzard to pay you a visit. Which gives us plenty of time to catch up.
I can't think of anyone less I'd rather talk to.
How I see it is we have plenty of things to talk about. You haven't been responding to my numerous texts.
Oh, you mean those pathetic attempts at blackmail?
Blackmail is such an ugly word. How about we say persuasion?
Persuasion. If you really think that you can persuade me not to release that tired, sorry video that you clearly edited, then you really are as stupid as you look.
You think it's smart to insult me, Gary?
You insulted yourself and my intelligence when you sent me that video. Was that supposed to be your trump card?
Didn't I hear something about the FBI investigating you? I bet they'd love to get proof of you being rough with a female. But of course, you can avoid all that by depositing $250,000 into my bank account.
Woo. Bad move.
Did your mama drop you on your head when you were a crack baby? I'm not giving you 25 cents, let alone $250,000. So take your stink cabin ass out of this room.
Oh.
Do some kegels. It's a little too loose for my liking.
Get off of me.
Or what? Just like I thought. I can have your tired ass whenever I want. The f out of my office.
You gon' learn, Gary. I ain't the one to be played with.
Oh. Oh, no, she hawked a real spit.
What's up, little man? Your pediatrician said I gotta keep you hydrated. Bon appetit. What's up, Karen? Something wrong with the twins?
Hey. I actually have my next checkup today, this afternoon. And I was just calling to see, if you'd like to come. We're doing an ultrasound today.
Hell yeah, I'd like to come. Thanks for inviting me.
No need to thank me, You are the father of one of the children, and you have the right to be there.
No, I know that. But I appreciate you being so gracious. I know this ain't been easy for you.
Yeah. Speaking of things that ain't easy for me, if you'd like to invite Fatima, I'm okay with that.
Are you? Karen, that's mad dope. Yo, thank you so much. I'm gonna call her right now.
Okay. Well, I'll see you this afternoon.
Later.
Y'all just ain't y'all not gonna give any times or anything like that. Just afternoon just means a specific time in Tyler Perry Land.
Cut that out. Cut that out. This was groundbreaking.
That's what I'm gonna do
next.
The next time we gonna do a show, I'm gonna say we're gonna do it tonight. I'll meet you then, and then magically you're just gonna pop up at the right time.
Can I get back to the show? How often, like in chats, you hear people say, "Oh, Karen's trying to get back with Zach, and she's trying to," and for a while, I've been saying that Karen, since she's been pregnant, I feel like she's been over trying to get back with Zach. Can you agree with that?
Yes.
And I think just kind of any doubts that I might have had, I think that's just distilled it when she invited. She said, feel free to bring Fatima.
Yeah, I mean, I think that came out of her mom's conversation too. So hopefully this holds. But yeah, this shows some serious growth.
Yes, yes. And we've been talking about growth in certain characters, and I think she's on her way to being one of them. I
Yeah,
think.
that would be cool. That would be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
the Karen that we knew has to die. Meaning, like, if they're, I thought at the very beginning that they weren't going to go through with this whole pregnancy and birth, but since they
Right.
clearly are, she can't be that same woman and then have her, with kids. She can't be that same.
Right. And she is now her character is going to be a different person. She'll still be Karen, but she will no longer be uh out with the sisters going out. Because if you notice, not to backtrack too much, the sisters they all met new guys and have new relationships, and they did it without Karen. Karen has just been by herself, pregnant. That's why I thought they were kind of like dividing Karen and the sisters because she hasn't been out in the town with the sisters as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, very true.
Oh.
This had the audacity to blame me for her fast ass daughter taking my vape pen. Got me out here looking like I'm supplying minors.
She's my fast ass daughter too, Danny.
Oh, babe, I'm knowing. And you need to do something about that thieving shit. It's not cute.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Brianna, all right?
Tony, you gotta do more than talk, baby. You gotta take off that loud ass belt of yours.
No.
And beat her ass.
Danny.
Like she stole something. Because she stole something.
I can't just whoop my kids' ass every time they act out. It's a different time.
Why you can't? My parents did for me. I turned out great.
Okay, baby. But, you're a pothead that's in therapy.
And you're a divorced single dad of two in therapy.
Yeah, but he wasn't saying that he turned out great. You know what? I can tell you one thing. Ain't nobody gonna be able to sit in my presence, especially while I'm rubbing their damn feet, and tell me that I need to go whoop my daughter's ass. There is no scenario that's gonna go down like that. I would have cracked every corn on her foot.
Why did this trigger you so much?
He's sitting down there. He's catering to this woman, massaging her work feet. And she telling him, take off that belt and whoop her. There ain't no way. There is no way. That conversation would end right then and there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. All right, look, I'll give you this. Tiffany was wrong for how she came at you.
Thank you. She was wrong.
She was wrong. But I will say that this situation further proves that you just got to be a little bit more careful when my kids are at your house. Baby, they're at impressionable ages, especially Brianna. You can't leave sex toys and vape pens laying around.
First of all, did she even know? I'm trying to remember. Did she know they were coming over? Or did he just show up?
I can't. I don't remember.
And even if she did know, this is new to her. She doesn't know anything about this. She doesn't know how to Danny proof her house, her apartment. Her apartment is one room. What is she supposed to do with her stuff? No, he's tripping. Bring her to your house and let Danny watch your kids at your house next time. Then there is none of this gonna happen. She can then leave her vape pen in the car and we're all good. But she ain't even gonna do that though. She ain't even gonna do that. She needs that vape pen.
So you agree with your ex that it was my fault?
I didn't say that.
No, I mean, it just sounds like that's what you're saying. Like you're blaming me for your daughter going through my things and taking my things. Instead of blaming her or blaming the real adults at fault, the people who didn't teach her good manners and not to steal.
Okay, Danny. Thank you. But I really don't want to get into a dissertation with you about what to do with my kids and how to discipline them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna get back to work because we're not gonna fix this today, so.
Danny. Damn.
Okay. I didn't realize Danny was gonna get so serious about that. Now, yes, his ex-wife did come up in her house and she was mad disrespectful. So that was worth the conversation.
Mhm.
You know, I think that was worth the conversation. And Tony, like, listen, let her know she can't just be walking up in my house. I gave her a pass this time.
Yeah.
But as far as the kids, I don't agree with Danny telling him to beat his kids behind. I thought she was kind of joking, but she was clearly really upset. So
No, she wanted her ass beat. And I'm not
yeah,
even saying she's wrong. I'm not even saying she's wrong. But damn, that is a hell of a suggestion to come from somebody who's not one of the parents. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Easy. What's Gary done now? Andy, can I please? It's the sex. Michael was home sick today. Thank you. Hey, how's Michael doing?
He's feeling a lot better. Temp finally broke.
That's a relief.
Yeah, and you're never gonna believe this.
Try me.
Karen called. She invited both of us to see her next checkup. They're doing another ultrasound so we can finally see the twins.
Okay, when is it?
This afternoon.
Oh.
Oh, that's all you can say. Fatima, like, this is huge. What does this mean Karen is finally coming around?
So that's amazing, but babe, we are swamped. There's a lot going on today. Look, you just gotta go without me, okay?
You sure?
Pause
You
it.
okay with me being
Pause it, baby. Pause it. It never seems to freaking amaze me. It is amazing. Now, had Karen said, "Don't you bring her over here," she would have found a way to be off work, on vacation, and free availability. Am I right or wrong, Sadero? She would have found a way to be
She would
there,
have been
Andy.
there.
I got a death in the Andy. I got a death in the family. I need to go. I need some time off. She would have. It just is amazing me. Now that there's a ceasefire, somebody. Isn't that crazy?
You are
But
terrible.
isn't that crazy? I want you to answer my freaking question. Isn't
I'm
that
drinking. I'm trying to
crazy?
drink water. I'm thirsty. My throat is.
Drink that. You
I
drink that.
can't speak
Drink
right
that
now.
water.
I cannot
Go
speak
ahead.
right now because I need
Go
to
ahead.
drink water.
Drink water and think about what you're gonna say.
Now, what was your question?
You heard what I freaking said. It amazes me that she is busy now. She's swamped. But any other time, she puts off school. She puts off her own education to make sure she's up under Zach when Karen's around. But now all of a sudden, oh, I don't want to. I'm
In the
busy.
past, she would have made it for sure.
You know this. I'm talking about recent stuff, but okay,
Sure.
I'll take
I'm
that.
saying that in the other times that anything like this has come up, yeah, she was there. She made sure she was there.
Right. So is it kind of wonky that she doesn't want to participate?
She's busy today.
Hmm.
That's
Interesting.
all. You're looking too deeply into it.
Okay.
Poor Tina. She can't catch a break with you.
Karen without you. Like, this ain't some kind of trick.
No, Zach. Look,
Andy
I
is
trust
all
you,
shook
okay? Look, go there and be there for your baby. Or the babies.
Oh, speaking of baby, I gotta find somebody to watch Michael since Miss Rose is out of commission today. You know anybody? You got any recommendations?
Babe, look, I don't know. Just, you can figure it out, okay? All right, I gotta go. Bye. Andy, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's family. You need to go. No, you need to
I'm
go.
here
Family
with you.
comes first.
Andy, I'm here. What's going on? Tell me.
Okay, so
Miss Barnes, Mrs. Marie Willis's driver just called to say she's on her way up.
Shit. And I'm here looking a hot mess.
Okay, it's fine. I will go greet Miss Willis. All right, you go clean yourself up. Take 5 and just meet us in the conference room, okay?
Fatima, thank you. Of course, bro. You're sleeping? Got you. I got
Pause
you.
it.
Yes, it's okay.
Pause it. It just popped in my mind that like Andy cannot handle stress.
Mm.
I feel like she would not make a. She's not a good lawyer. She doesn't have a poker face.
She has
It's
no
like
ability to
you.
handle stress.
I think about lawyers that I've seen on TV, both female and female, that get death threats and they get death threats and they're at work with a stern poker face. You know, she has these are her personal problems, and they're spilling over into her everyday life. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And she just discombobulated. I can't even imagine what she would be like in front of a judge.
Yep.
You know, especially one that's yelling at her.
Oh, hell. Where's Karen?
Pam, do you know where that box of shares that I ordered is?
Can we talk?
Sure, come in my office. I'll be back.
All right, now, if I hear screaming, I'm calling the police.
You said you wanted to talk, so talk.
Karen, I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired with this little friendship we got. So,
Feel the same.
it's like I can't do anything right. Never did, never can, never will.
That ain't the truth.
Karen, I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay, well, would you like to know how I feel, Danny?
Sure, go right ahead, Karen.
Betrayed. One of my best friends in the whole world is always siding with everyone else against me.
When did I do that?
Don't play, Danny. Come on. You was way too down for Zach when we was going through our shit. And now, what? It's not just Zach? Now it gotta be Zach and Fatima? You have had both do.
Zach is my homeboy. And yeah, I think Fatima is very cool. But it's not like I'm out here plotting and scheming against you to choose them.
You told him to demand a DNA test from me because I was a hoe in college. When I got the paternity test to my twins, you went ahead and blabbed about it to the girls and took my opportunity to do it myself. What kind of friend does that, huh?
I did not use those certain terms. I understand how it came across that way. That might have been a bit petty to tell Sabrina before you.
Petty.
Karen, I have so much resentment towards you. You constantly diminish and belittle and degrade me like I'm the lowest common denominator in our friend group, like y'all doing me a favor. That's how you talk to me.
I guess I was being a little petty too. And I didn't know that I didn't know it was that bad.
Karen has been like this since college, baby. I laugh, I joke, I kiki. But that shit hurts. And it pisses me off. You know what? I'm past pissed off. At this point,
Okay, well, why didn't you say nothing sooner?
Karen, I've tried.
You tried.
But when you mad and you going through your shit and you mad at the world, girl, it's either you right or I'm wrong. That's the two options.
All right. I'll own that. But you have to own that sometimes you can be real immature and untrustworthy. Danny, I don't need my girls to agree with everything that I do and say. But I damn sure have to be confident that when I confide in you, something private, you're not gonna run back and tell my ex and his new chick.
Pause it.
I will give you.
Pause it. How you feel about that last statement? I totally agree with that.
Absolutely.
I think that's reasonable.
That's very reasonable. Like how are we going to be down with each other? And if I'm going to be able to admit something to you, that's especially something that's private, I can't do that if I think you, even if I'm wrong, I can't do that if I think you're just going to just use that and go back and tell other people. Then that just all trust is done. I have to be careful about everything I say to you, which means I can't put you in that circle of trust. I can't.
Yeah, I think that's been my problem with Danny also is she runs her mouth. You know, I can't
And then
trust
she
her.
has that attitude of, well, I had to say it. It's the truth. You know,
Right. You know,
all truth doesn't have to be said all the time.
yeah, especially around others. You know,
Yeah.
you know, a true friend. If this me and you talking, yeah, I'll tell you what I think, but it ends with us. You know, that conversation. You know, but you know, that's it.
Yeah, I'm with her 100%.
Immature, because I play too much, but untrustworthy girl. Everything I told them, you know I've said to you. That
doesn't matter.
I understand how you feel.
She done.
Now that I got my little situation with Tony, you're right.
What's going on with Tony?
Army ex-wife back in town, and the bitch wants him bad.
Shit, she's in the army?
Yeah, I ain't worried about that shit. But I don't know, we got into it earlier today about her. Didn't even take my side. Think he sides with her. And yeah, if y'all were kicking it with her, I would feel some type of way. Like y'all didn't have my back. So going through this definitely helps me see clearly how you are feeling.
Nanny, I ain't gonna keep asking you and the girls to stop hanging out with Fatima. Shit. In another lifetime, one where neither one of us had been with Zach, she and I probably would have been friends. But I appreciate you keeping things separate.
I apologize for ultimately not holding you down.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry too. Sorry that it's taken us this long to have this conversation. I love you. I do. Like a little sister I ain't never asked for.
You're doing so well.
Give me a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Come to me. I'm pregnant. We're twins. It's hot. You know what I'm saying. Oh, Danny. Ooh. Okay. I love you. I do.
Love you too. Well, I've got to get back to work. Gonna have to take dictation if I'm too late, so.
Like dictation, the real dictation, or you taking something else?
Oh, it's the real dictation.
Oh, yeah, I know how you do at work. Bye, Danny.
All right, I'm sorry. I need to know, Jeff, what is going on with that glass? Is that like
like dictation, the real dictation, or you taking something else?
Oh, it's the real dictation.
Is that like? I guess it's just stained in a not stained, but that's a design, right?
Like frosted, like
Yeah.
frosted.
But I never seen it just like
Yeah.
frosted and then a quarter of the way up like that. I guess that's so you can see in if you're standing up high, but you can't see down low.
Yeah, so I guess it gives a subtle bit of privacy. That's
Okay.
kind of cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
It
you
was just
can-
distracting me. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew you would know. Jeff is a master decorator, everybody, for those who don't know.
You do at work.
Oh, thank you.
Bye, Danny.
Come on, Nate, man. I just need you to watch him for an hour, tops.
Oh,
man,
look.
you ain't shit, bro. My bad. I gotta find somebody to watch him. I cannot miss this appointment. Come in.
It's safe.
Are you? Come.
It's not gonna take long. I just wanted to give you this. It's the rent. I know I'm a couple days late, and Fatima likes to go ham on those late fees, but I just...
Okay, wait. Don't worry about the late fees.
What do you mean don't worry about the late fees? What kind of scam you run is that?
It's not a scam, okay? What if I told you you don't gotta worry about late fees for the rest of the lease?
What's the catch?
You don't, first of all, you don't ever tell somebody that. Because when you tell somebody you never have to worry about late fees, that means it doesn't matter what day you pay your rent anymore. Like now, she could just say, oh, my rent ain't due to the 30th. That's bad moves. The reason for late fees is to get that rent paid up at the first. All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me go back.
Ain't no push.
Wait a minute. You finally done came to your senses, huh? You want to take the rent on that trade? Come on, let's go.
No.
Then what?
All I need you to do is watch Mikey. Can you do it for me, please?
Fine.
You, I appreciate you so much. Hey, buddy. Miss Deja, she's gonna watch you when I'm gone, okay? All right? You okay? Thank you so much. There's juice boxes in the fridge and sandwiches. Hey, do not have nobody in my house. Be quiet on you. Yeah? I got you. I'm gonna be quiet, okay? Just, you watch Miss Deja, okay? You watch her. You watch Miss Deja. I love you,
Pause
buddy.
it for a second.
Okay?
I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this scene, but wouldn't it make more sense to have the boys stay at her house rather than her being inside the?
It would.
You know.
It would.
But
It would make the
whatever.
most sense to bring him with her to the hospital or to the doctor's office. That would make the most sense. But
Yeah.
forget about logic. It's not like he's going to a place where
Yeah.
kids aren't allowed.
You're right. I mean, okay.
Thank you, please. Oh, I do appreciate you.
Can I play with you? What's your favorite color? Yellow? Mine too.
Calling all.
All right. Has it started redeeming itself at all?
You know, it's not a bad episode. You know, I'm seeing some growth. I mean, it's just, right now it's just okay. It's just okay.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see what's going to happen.
Good meeting, my legal eagles.
Thank you.
Hayden, you are absolutely positive you can find concrete proof that Roger has been unfaithful.
I am 100% sure that we will find something. It is just a matter of time until I prove it.
It better be. If we can prove that he was unfaithful, that violates both our prenuptial and our postnuptial agreement. I can force him out of the marriage with exactly what he came in with, a big dick and a discount duffel bag. Okay.
Well, we will keep you posted. Oh.
Hey, Miss Girl.
Pam, what are you doing here?
It's your lucky day, Andy. Your fairy godmother, Pam, is here to turn your edges from a mess to bliss. One for you. And one for you is for your old lady at the crib. And one for you. Oh, I know you lying.
I beg your pardon?
Miss Marita, the mother. Willis?
Pam. Pam.
Pam stealing the scene again.
Yes, yes,
Andy was looking at this like this is about to go so left, and it went so right. Oh my God. I gotta see that again.
Okay.
And one for you is for your old lady at the crib.
She already like her. You
and
can see.
one for you. Oh, I know you lying.
I beg your pardon.
Miss Marita the mother Willis?
Damn.
My God, I am your biggest fan. I read your Forbes cover story 5 times. You are my shero.
Good Lord.
This is wildly inappropriate.
Andy, can you get your hood rat brand, please? Damn.
Who you calling a hood rat?
Pam, it's fine.
Give me that. Because any that'll be what you deserve, ball baby has.
Mm-hmm. I like her. Wherever did you find this marvelous creature?
She's my best friend's employee.
Temporarily. You see, I'm a businesswoman just like you. And
Jeff. Is she gonna get this woman invested in her business? Can you imagine?
That would be awesome.
Behind Pam. This Pam quitting tomorrow.
Man, Rooster Riches.
Man, this would be something. This would be a score. Do it, Pam.
Rooster Riches is my brand. Be sure to try it out.
I will.
She gonna try it.
Never a dull moment around here. Going down?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Better give me more time to talk to you about Rooster Riches. You know, I started that in the kitchen of my boss salon. Ain't that something?
Really?
Rooster Riches came to me in a dream, Miss Marie.
I'm taking some of my dreams.
Wow.
Shut up.
Real professional.
Why did you tell her we could find proof of her husband cheating?
I didn't tell her that we would do anything. I said that I would. You see the subtle difference?
Okay, Hayden. If your PI cannot find proof 100% like you said, you have just overpromised to our biggest client.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you focus on going to some networking events and finding yourself a higher class of girlfriend? Leave the litigating to the grown-ups.
Get out of my face.
Bye.
Pompous asshole. Okay, look, I know we have to get started, but it's just one father missing. He'll be here any minute, I swear.
He'll be here. He'll be here. He'll be here.
Zach.
He'll be here.
Sorry.
You're late, come on.
I know. My son was sick. I had to get a sitter.
Well, that's all right. You just made it in time.
Okay.
It's all good, man. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, but
Thanks.
where's Fatima?
She couldn't get off work. She sends her best, though.
Okay, so shall we get started on the ultrasound?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Zach, you should stay over here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at your twins.
Hey, baby. Hey, where's your daddy?
Oh.
Upstairs? Zach, I'm home.
What are you doing here?
Hey, girl.
What the?
You look nice. You're home early.
You got 1 second to tell me why you're in my house right now.
Zach didn't tell you?
Tell me what?
Well, he asked me to watch little Michael while he went to go handle something real quick, and we became best of buds.
Okay, yeah,
Didn't
well,
we, little
I'm here
Michael?
now. I'm here now.
Okay,
You can go.
I made him a snack.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. His favorite color is yellow.
Get out.
Pause it for a second.
Don't start, Jeff. Don't.
There's nothing to start about. Okay, but how do you feel about that scene, and how do you feel about how it panned out and how it should have happened?
What?
How do you feel about that scene?
This scene that we're watching right now with Fatima?
The freaking scene that you just freaking saw.
The one I just paused. I gotta drink some water. How you feel?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
My throat is parched. I can't be speaking. Fatima walks in. She sees her arch enemy in her own home, in her kitchen, watching her stepson. It's something that's going to be triggering for someone. The fact that Fatima did not murder her shows Fatima's growth. That's how I feel. Your thoughts?
She's acting the same way from day one. What are you talking about?
Your
Listen,
thoughts?
because you talking about antics. You never gonna give a straight answer. My thing is, once again, who are you getting angry at? Her or Zach? You supposed to be angry at Zach if you mad about anybody. Who let her in? Zach did. You know, obviously she was watching the little boy cooking something. Oh, thank you. And that should have been it.
In a perfect world, that should have been it.
No, no. In a normal world, that should have been it. Now that you don't even have to be perfect, but whatever. You gonna co-sign for your girl, right or wrong? Yeah, so
Oh
it
my
doesn't
God,
matter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See you next time, buddy.
Ain't no next time. Go.
All right, so we got one more scene or segment in order to get to the other side of this. I feel like that they have saved the episode. So unless something crazy happens, wait a second, what is going on here? All right, I'm a little confused about
Blue's
something.
played by Steve Carell.
All right, there we go. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, what's up?
You tell me.
I'm a little scared.
Why would you be scared?
Because you beat me home
Mm.
and you found Michael here with your arch nemesis.
Mm.
Can I have a kiss?
I'm not mad.
You're not mad.
You
She's
did
not mad,
exactly
see?
what I told you to do. I said find someone to watch Michael, and that's exactly what you did.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So we good.
Oh yeah, we good.
You sure?
Yeah.
So I can have a kiss?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Damn it. You choking me.
Zach, why was that thought in Mama's house? Huh?
I can't breathe.
Huh?
I can't breathe. What is wrong with you? What if Michael would have came downstairs and started choking his father?
Michael, who, by the way, is feeling so much better, is getting ice cream right now with Angela, who you should have called.
I didn't even think about Angela.
Mm-hmm. I know you didn't. Too busy trying to get her ass over here, messing up my good furniture.
Fatima, come on.
Pause
You know
it.
that's not what I was doing. I just...
Why would Zach think to call Angela, who is Fatima's best friend? So why didn't Fatima call Angela?
She couldn't think in that moment. She was busy working.
But Zach was supposed to think of that moment.
You're supposed to possibly think of it.
I'm just saying, like,
How would Fatima have felt?
And what?
How would Fatima have felt if she would have walked in and one of Zach's homeboys was watching her? I mean, watching Michael.
She wouldn't have cared.
She wouldn't have cared?
She would have been all for it. Nope.
What about the one that she don't like?
Nate, I believe. I don't know. I think she would have preferred anybody over Deja.
Right. The one person that we know she can't stand. That's who it ends up being.
Yeah, but Deja's the arch nemesis all of a sudden. I thought it was Karen. But anyway, wouldn't you think it odd that Zach call Angela? Like usually a boyfriend wouldn't be buddy buddy with your girl's homegirl, right?
Usually that is correct. Yes.
I don't know. This is thought. We can go to the rest of the show.
Needed somebody to watch him. I could not miss that appointment.
All right, well, how'd it go?
It was great. They're beautiful. I saw both of them.
How you know they're beautiful? It's just the image on the screen.
They mine. And Aaron's. And Karen's. And yours.
I hate that I missed it.
Next time. I love you.
I love you too.
You be so shy. Choking people.
Well,
Just
Zach,
like choking.
Zach, yes.
Yes.
If you ever
Yeah.
have her in my house again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be going to prison for double homicide.
Got you.
You got it? Okay.
Double homicide.
So I guess I should go ahead and turn this bad boy on.
Oh, I guess I'm officially on the record.
You can relax, Sabrina. This is the corporate newsletter, not the New York Times.
A little bit nervous. I'm just not used to being in the spotlight.
Why is that? Someone who's achieved as much as you have and overcome just as many adversities should be recognized and praised.
By adversities, you mean being wrongfully imprisoned for aiding and abetting a robbery I had no involvement with. Yeah, I figured corporate would not want that unfortunate story in their newsletter.
Yeah, you figured right. How about we focus on the more personal side of Sabrina Hollins?
How so?
Married? Single?
No, I'm not married, but I am involved with someone.
Any kids? Because me, personally, I want a huge family.
No, I don't have any children yet, but I do want to be a mother someday. I am actually speaking with a fertility specialist about freezing my eggs.
See, now that's an interesting angle. I can see now. You ready? Brilliant career woman bravely embarks on having a family on her own terms.
Is that how you see me?
Isn't that how you see yourself?
Whoa.
Oh.
What was the next question?
Sabrina.
Hi, where's Hey Boo? How are you?
I'm confused. So when I texted you earlier and I asked you what you were doing tonight, and you said you had a work commitment, is this what you meant?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, bro?
This is Damani Hendricks. He works in the communications department for my bank's corporate office. He's actually doing an interview with me for the corporate newsletter because of my promotion.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Guilty as charged. And you must be the boyfriend that Sabrina was just telling me about for the article.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, he is mad close to that woman next to him. Do you see how close he is? I'd be all annoyed. She don't even seem to notice that he's there. Look how close he is to her.
Guilty as charged. And
they damn near
the
touching.
boyfriend that Sabrina was just telling me about for the article.
Yeah. Yeah. My bad, man. I was an asshole. Honestly, nice to meet you, bro.
Famous, all good.
Yeah.
I get it. I'd be just as worried too if I had a beautiful woman like Sabrina.
Oh boy.
So she tells me that you two are trying to have a baby.
No, that's not what she said.
Actually, I'm doing the fertility journey solo. Rich doesn't want kids.
I misunderstood. Hate to misquote you for the article.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Oh, hey. You know we go up tonight. Come on in. What's going on?
There's no easy way to say this.
Is it about Penelope?
No, it's about us.
Andy, you're freaking me out.
We haven't worked for some time now, and I think we both know that.
What? Wait. Is this because I got upset earlier when you didn't tell me about Penelope? Andy, I told you I was going to work through that.
I know. And Penelope wouldn't be in this situation if Gary wasn't so obsessed with me. Everything that has happened to you and your sister is my fault.
Hey, that is not true.
But I've made up my mind, and I have to end things before we get too deep.
What are you even talking? Andy, when I told you I loved you, I meant it.
I know, but... And I am so grateful for the time that we spent together. But I have to end this tonight.
Andy! Andy, wait!
All right.
3 steps ahead of you. Don't fall behind.
Next on Sistas.
Look, you're smart, beautiful, you're driven. Did you ever find a donor?
No.
Your office, now.
I was actually going to ask you about Andy.
Something is definitely up.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful party.
Man, what the you doing here?
Oh Lord!
Oh man,
this cliffhanger was everything. Can I tell you something? That I love the cliffhanger better than the episode. Is that wrong?
That happens a lot. But the new writers were able to save this episode and give us a cliffhanger that is leaving me on the edge for next week.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with the episode. It's just a lot of filler. A lot of filler for me. I love Pam's scene. Rooster Richards. I feel like she's gonna be blowing up.
Yep.
You know, I hope that little scene that they tried to start with Pam and Karen. I hope that they squash that. I hope that doesn't come up again. I hope they don't make that a big thing.
They have to. She took a picture of dude, and that didn't even show up in this episode. So you know it's gonna show up next week or soon. Like, what was the whole purpose of having her take that picture and then it doesn't even come up this week?
Well, you know that they hold scenes for a long time. Because think about it, that clip with Aaron and Zach and the with Karen belly showing, that clip was around for a long time, but we're just now seeing that scene with them at the hospital all standing
And I could have
around
sworn,
together. So
I could have sworn in the other previews when I saw that scene, I could have sworn Fatima was standing right there. Maybe that's like the next time they go or something that she'll be there.
I don't remember. I just remember Zach and Aaron. I don't remember the mom being there, but it was just a clip. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I
What
enjoyed
you
this
rate
week's
this
episode.
episode?
I look forward to next week's.
What do you rate it?
I rated it an 8.
8?
8.
It's I won't say 7, 7.5.
I can see that. I can see that.
7.5. You know, because I mean I would have gone a little higher, but it wouldn't be fair because it was just that cliffhanger was so exciting to me.
Yeah,
And that's not a part of this episode.
True,
So,
that's fair.
All
right, everybody.
That's
Well,
all we got.
that is all we got. Make sure you catch us next week. And yeah, that's it. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff that Jeff is about to say.
Yes, he just said it, so I don't have to say it later. And we out.
All right, bye, everybody.